Hi, I'm Jason Rohde, and in this screencast I'd like to give you a quick tour of the Downcast podcatcher for iOS. This screencast that you're viewing was recorded on my iPad using a relatively new app to me called Display Recorder. And it's a great app for recording a screencast of virtually anything on your iPad and then being able to share that. So this is actually the very first recording I've made with Display Recorder. And my workflow, my planned workflow, after I finish recording, I'll share this video. I'll send it over to iMovie on my iPad to do a little editing to trim the beginning and ending, and then I'll upload it online to either my YouTube or Vimeo channel. Haven't decided yet which one, and then from there I'll be able to share it online. So I'm a podcast aficionado. I love podcasts. I'm an auditory learner and have always found podcasts to be a great way to continue to learn, to grow personally and professionally, and I subscribe to a number of different podcasts. I also use podcasting in my teaching and encourage my students to subscribe to my podcasts. And using the Downcast app now, it's very easy to subscribe and to have podcasts come to you automatically on your device. I had been waiting for Apple's standalone podcasting app to be released and was looking forward to trying that out, but it still is a little bit clunky, has some issues still, and so wanting to cut the cord from my Mac, having to sync my iPhone or iPad all of the time, I decided to give Downcast a try. And it's a $1.99 app, it's a universal app from the App Store. Purchased that, installed it on both my iPad and iPhone, and have been thoroughly impressed. Very excited to get in and start using Downcast. It certainly lives up to the recommendations that you'll find in the iTunes Store and that I've heard from friends and colleagues who also use the app. So I thought I'd give you just a quick tour and just show you a little bit of the UI. This is, again, within the iPad version of the app. I can't play any of the episodes here. I've noticed that when I do that, it suspends the screencast recording due to another app trying to use the microphone. But I'll at least just try to kind of walk you through and show you the UI and a few of the settings. So here you see a list of the podcasts that I'm subscribed to, and you'll notice that it was last updated today at 9:01. One of the great things about Downcast is it does indeed allow you to, and it will automatically download the latest episodes for you directly onto your device. So then you can access them when you're offline. You also have the option to stream the episodes if you wish, but there certainly are times I find where I need to be offline. I'd like to have the episodes directly on my device, and so to be able to do that and to have those here is really fantastic. So you set the app to automatically download. Here you can swipe down, and when you do that, it actually refreshes all your feeds. You'll notice right now it's going through, it's checking all of my 27 podcasts I'm currently subscribed to. It's checking for any new episodes, and it downloads those new episodes automatically onto my device. I have mine currently set every 3 hours to do a check whenever it's connected to Wi-Fi, and my iPad will download the latest episodes, which is really great. You do have, notice up at the top, you have some options when you're playing an episode to skip ahead, forward, backward, 30 seconds, 15 seconds, and even 2 minutes ahead. So much more skipping options, which is really nice. You haven't had that in the iTunes, I should say the music app in iOS. Not only do you have a listing of your podcasts, but then you can set up playlists. So I've gone ahead and set up some playlists, some different categories of podcasts. So my courses playlist are basically the podcasts that I create for my courses in my teaching, and here you can see a listing of those episodes. You can set these playlists up. There are a variety of settings where you can decide for each playlist you create which episodes or which shows that you're subscribed to do you want included in that playlist. So here you can see I have a variety of different playlists, sports, tech, and so forth. And you can have as many of those as you like. What's really powerful about Downcast is iCloud syncing. So if you're set up with iCloud, you can have and you can turn on syncing of Downcast through iCloud. And I actually did this. I set up the app on my iPhone, downloaded it, subscribed to my shows, put the settings in, turned on iCloud syncing, and when I launched the app on my iPad and turned the syncing on the iPad on as well, automatically all my settings downloaded, the episodes, the playlist, everything, and it just worked exactly how I want it to. I don't want to hassle with it. I just want it to work. So the iCloud syncing alone for me would be worth the $199, because I do go back and forth from my iPad to my iPhone. There are certain shows I subscribe to which are video shows, and often I prefer viewing those on the larger screen on my iPad. However, the majority of my podcasts that I subscribe to are audio only, and those I typically listen to on my iPhone. So to have that syncing between devices, it's really elegant, it's really wonderful, and the folks at Downcast have done a fantastic job. So that gives you a quick tour of the Downcast app, quick overview. I hope you found this screencast helpful, and if you're using Downcast, or if you're not, but you'd like to, leave me a comment. Let me know if you found this screencast helpful. Also, if you have a tip, maybe you are a veteran Downcast user and you have a tip that you'd like to pass along, I'd love to hear your feedback, your suggestions. Feel free to leave me a comment and let me know your maybe favorite tip using Downcast. I look forward to continuing to use it into the future, and thank you for taking the time to watch this video.